I love how dance gives you the ability to really get lost in the movement you're creating and performing. It allows you to enter a whole new world of possibilities and whole new freedom.
There's no limit to what I can do with it, where I can go, how hard I can work, and I can enter the studio every day facing the challenge of making myself better every day than I was the day before.
No dancer can just be a ballet dancer, can just be a contemporary dancer. It's really expected now that you're able to do it all. And the Vimy Dance program really allowed me to experiment with new things, try new things, and really grow.
The lessons I learned through dancing are so valuable to my academics, and I'm in university right now. I'm about to start a master's. I've always put a ton of emphasis on my academics, and I think that the skills that you learn are so unique when you decide, whether it's dance or hockey or soccer, whatever it is that you're doing in the afternoon. I think you develop your character as a human in different ways than you do focusing only on academics.
One of the great things you get to experience in this program is the opportunity to go on trips. We've gone to New York, Los Angeles, and being able to go to these dance hubs is super important. You get a lot of exposure. To me, one of the most important trips was our last trip to Toronto, because I had the opportunity to tour Ballet Jorgen's facility at George Brown, which was the training program that I ended up choosing. So that opportunity gave me the chance to see this program and to know that it was something that would be a good fit for me.
Something that's really unique about the Vimy Dance program is that they offer such a wide range of genres, whether it's ballet, jazz, modern, tap, character, hip hop. There's so many different styles that are trained at a really high caliber, and the training at Vimy really helped me as a dancer be well-rounded, and that was definitely a strength that I had when I went into the professional world, was the ability to feel confident across all genres.
I think anytime that I got to perform pas de deux at Vimy, that would have been some of the best experience I would have had performing here. It's such an incredible feeling to be able to go on stage with a partner, especially in classical ballet, and perform some of those things that just make the audience really appreciate what you're doing.
One of my favorite shows is 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. It's a super special experience to me because I performed in it for almost 14 years. I went through every single role in the show. The younger children are always nervous and scared and excited to go on stage, and you can easily read when you're on stage with them if someone's struggling or a little nervous, and you can easily go over, because it's a character show, and just interact with them a little bit and make them a bit more comfortable.
When I was dancing at Vimy, I always knew that no matter what happened on stage, I was going to be supported. And sometimes in the professional world, that feeling of support is not there, and there's more of a sense of pressure that if you do screw up, it's not going to be okay when you get off stage. And so that's where developing those characteristics and that ability to kind of rationalize what's gone on if you've done something you're not happy with, developing those skills in a really safe, supported, encouraging environment, so that when you're in a professional setting and something does happen that way, you can deal with that without relying on the people around you as much.
No matter what happens before a performance or during a performance or after a performance, you just have to keep your mind focused on being in the moment and what's happening, and making sure that everything you're doing as it's happening is the best it can be. And if something goes wrong or something doesn't work exactly the way you want it to, I think you have to let that go, and you have to move on and make sure the next thing goes exactly as planned.
If you're not thinking about anything else, you're totally in the moment, and I find it's really hard to achieve that kind of focus anywhere else in the world. I've tried a lot and I can't recreate that total sense of just being truly in the moment.
I think a lot of people think that the connection a dancer has with an audience is superficial. However, I think it's a very intimate connection. I'm telling them a story or portraying an emotion that is touching their lives or having them remember things of their lives. And those emotions have been drawn from raw experiences that I have had. So I think it's very intimate to be sharing that kind of emotional connection and bond.
Kira, if she hadn't come to Vimy Dance, honestly, probably would have gone directly to school. after graduating high school and would not have pursued dance professionally, which would have been good. I love school, would have worked out, but I think I would have missed out on super amazing opportunities that I wouldn't have had if I had not been able to train at such a high level, to devote so much time to dancing, and to have so many experiences to perform on so many different stages and in different countries and work with so many choreographers. I wouldn't be the person I am today without the Vimy Dance program.